Guys, we've got no time to waste. This is probably the biggest episode of iUpdate in history. We are literally chasing a tip about the new iPad. I've got an Apple Insider that's going to appear in today's video. It's super top secret. Quite frankly, I don't know if you guys are ready for this one, but if you are, you already know what to do. So what are you waiting for? If you're excited for today's video, drop a like down below. It seriously helps me and the channel out. And click that subscribe button and turn on the bell for notifications so that you never miss a beat. Alright guys, so this video is going to be really different than what I normally cover. While we're usually looking at a spread of a few stories, today we're really focusing on one, chasing a tip that I got. In fact, I was able to get an Apple source straight from Cupertino to fly in and appear in today's video. I really don't think it's something you've seen anywhere else before. And I'm supposed to meet them in a couple minutes. So let's go ahead and chase this tip. It's a tip about the iPad mini, some new things that could be happening with it that I haven't really heard anywhere else. So here we go. All right, so the source just landed and texted me, said he's at the light post. And I think that's him right there. Now, I have been promised exclusive intel from an executive at Apple. I'm incredibly excited to hear about this. Hey dude, you got the info?
Good evening, Sam. I'm fresh off the plane from Cupertino. Hear you've been looking for some intel on that new iPad mini.
Yeah, dude, like the new design. I gotta hear all about it. Can you tell me?
First, I'm gonna need that $5,000.
Dude, that wasn't part of the deal. Like, what do you mean? What do you mean?
Well, I need the $5,000.
What? Am I gonna have to go all the way back upstairs?
Do you have your checkbook with you?
No, I don't have my checkbook. Wait, who is this? What? Luke Miani? What? Where's my scoops? Listen, man, I paid a lot of money for this scoop. So I don't think you're actually a Cupertino operative.
No, I'm not.
Not yet.
So if you didn't catch the video that we uploaded on my channel, we looked through the EEC registration for model numbers, and we noticed that there were a decent number of iPad model numbers that have been registered, but no products have actually come out yet. And that's curious, isn't it?
It's super curious.
We found that almost all the other things had already come out.
Absolutely. But there were a few that nobody's seen yet, and a lot of people haven't reported on. I got a tip from an anonymous source that said Apple's going to be displaying 6 times the number of iPad minis in stores they do now.
Which is 6 iPad minis.
Because there's only one iPad mini in Apple stores. We watched a bunch of videos back, and we're like, wow, there's only one iPad mini in most Apple stores on display. But the thing we heard is that the thing the iPad sits on, which is only for the iPad mini, it's a small little, basically mini stand. These mini stands are going to go up by 6, which would suggest if there's only one now and the iPad mini sits on there, and then there's going to be 6 times that.
6 iPad minis.
In store. So why would Apple
you need 6 iPad minis?
Unless they were willing to update it. So we're going to go to the Apple store and see if we can see this for ourselves and piece together this puzzle. All right, somehow Luke bought a new car.
We got the Bentley, folks. Here it is. Continental GT. Look at that. We got the whole... What the heck? I wish I was a tiny, tiny person because I would absolutely kill that thing.
So we're out here. We're trying to figure out basically if the iPad mini is actually coming. Because we've got a lot of evidence to suggest that it is, right?
This is the moment of truth, though, because we don't know what it's actually like in the store, and that's what we need to find out.
Wait, we should get a thumbnail in front of the Apple store.
Should we do like a curious face? Like what's our angle here?
Yeah.
Well, an iPad Air and an iPad Pro.
But not on risers.
Not on risers and next to MacBooks. So clearly this is like...
This is not it. There she is. God, look at how outdated. Like,
I know.
This looks compared to that.
This design is virtually unchanged since 2012.
The green is I kind of actually like the green.
It's a little too subtle for me, I don't know. I still have the old Apple Pencil with both of these. You know what? I didn't even think about that for the 10.2 inch. I guess you're still using the old Apple Pencil? When is this going to get updated with the new one? Why does the iPad Air not have the exact same colors as the iMac? That blows my mind. 6 colors. But there's 5 iPad Air colors.
I kind of like the iMac colors better than the iPad Air.
Oh, big time.
Like if the backs of these would become the backs
No, it's too saturated. This color on the aluminum, I think this is too much.
I don't know. There's something about that I want on the back of my phone. Like
I want this. This is enough for me. On a big
It's
area,
too light,
this is
dude.
good. But this on a small, like on a phone size with this much color. Actually, now that I think about it, that does sound pretty awesome.
Dude, I'm telling you, let's look at yellow. I want to look at yellow. You're telling me that you wouldn't want this on the back of your phone?
That does sound pretty awesome.
Or the Luke Miani orange. So is this mystery solved?
We should visit one more.
I think we got to go to one more. All right, let's go.
to see if it's different.
I just didn't see this in the final cut, but we're now going to buy soap because I'm out of soap.
Where's the angle?
Hey, there's also a food court here.
Apple Store number 2.
Apple
of
Store.
2? You only have 2?
And we only have 2 in St. Louis.
I've got like 4.
I was
within
really-
like 10 miles of me.
The thing about St. Louis is we have 2 Apple stores, but they're in malls. Like, they're not even the cool
Yeah.
Apple stores. Like, Apple does those press releases every day, and they're like, we built it on water. And I'm like, we built it on gravel.
A strip mall.
This one's a little bigger. I wonder if there's going to be more evidence for our journey.
Yeah, because we don't know the size of the Apple Store from that tip.
They make this in silver.
I kind of like the silver on. I see.
does look kinda
Here's the thing. Is there any chance that we can get a MacBook Pro in a non-silver color? Because that would be so awesome.
Yeah,
I want one.
I kind of wish I would have had the silver. You want gold?
Gold would be awesome.
Wait, this looks like a pretty image with you behind all. Like, here, wait.
Wow, what an amazing day.
So we got kicked out of the Apple Store. Not a great time.
Not a great time.
Dude, I mean,
Apple, they try to control everything.
just let us film in your store. We're literally doing
we
an
weren't
ad for
talking
you.
to anyone.
No, we literally went
Literally
out.
just like-
I literally was saying, let me isolate you from everyone and only film you.
Yeah.
And they were like, oh yeah, you guys can't film.
Oh, it's too much.
Okay.
We can't handle it.
Where's your 300,000 subscribers, little Apple manager? Dude, I feel like I'm 17 again. Mom said I have to be home at 9. you like this angle?
That's a great angle.
Oh, that looks cool.
Look at this. Look at the sky.
Clouds.
That's pretty sick.
Kicked out of the Apple Store?
Anyway, okay, so we're trying to figure out what this means, right? We went
Yeah.
to both of the Apple stores had the same layout at the iPad table. Okay?
Exact same.
One iPad mini
in the whole store.
and then next to that they had a 10.2-inch iPad. And then next to that they had what was it, an
iPad
Air?
And then they
Okay.
had one more iPad Air on the other side and 2
And then
iPad Pros.
the iPad Pro 11 and 12.9.
And that's the same design that they've had since launch day in
Yeah.
the stores.
Yeah. They've had that since I guess October when the
Yes.
iPad Air launched.
When
October
the
2020.
day the iPhone 12 came out as well. Which is
So-
really interesting.
So where would there be a need for 6? That's the question that we're working on here.
Because that's a lot.
6 iPad minis.
Yeah, we've heard that they're going to be putting 6. So where would that be? Luke discussed, well, what if they're going to switch out the iPad Pros that they have on the Apple Watch table, which I think we got video of.
We did.
We did get video of that.
Yeah.
Here's the video of that. So you can see that they've got these 4 like stations for these iPad minis on the Apple Watch table. It would kind of make sense to have a smaller device that doesn't take so much away from the
Yeah.
experience. Because like the iPad Pro kind of, it's just like big and bold. Like you next to an Apple Watch, you want something smaller.
But
like, I
6
get what you're
iPad
saying.
minis seemed like a lot until we went there and we saw how many iPads they had. And now
Or-
I'm like, maybe it's not that crazy.
Maybe just a special display for the iPad mini with Apple not releasing that many things this year in general. And the iPad Air not getting updated. We know that there is no standard size iPad Air. Dude, what if, will they just call this a smaller version of the iPad Air? Like, what if it came in colors?
So would we keep the iPad mini
No, I think iPad mini
as it is, or is iPad mini as a name dead?
I think iPad mini as a name could be dead, and it could be iPad Air
And then iPad
8.5
Air.
inch and iPad Air 10.9 inch. Just like they have iPad Pro 11 inch and iPad Pro 12.9 inch.
That's pretty compelling.
I'm just saying.
Because
You guys
whenever
heard it
we
here
talk
first.
about, we've talked about this before.
Yeah.
When there are Apple leaks about like, oh, there's a new MacBook Air coming out, or there's a new iPad mini coming out, or there's a new iPhone coming out, the name is never attached to that.
Never.
Prototypes are completely nameless for
Disconnected.
leak reasons.
Yeah, they
it
don't want
makes
employees
sense.
talking to each other and knowing, oh, you're working on the iPad mini? Well, let me just tell Apple Track that it's the new iPad mini.
Exactly. So the name iPad mini has been presumed.
Yes.
The things that we are confident about is the design
Yeah.
and the 8.5-inch display.
Yes.
So while it makes sense for that being a small iPad to be an iPad mini,
Yeah.
there's no definitive proof that it is. Touch ID in the home button, the lock button,
That would also be like the iPad Air.
the same one single camera.
Just like the iPad
The
Air.
design has thicker bezels,
Just like the iPad Air.
probably an A14 chip.
Just like the iPad. Dude, it's
It's
gonna
an
be,
iPad
it's
Air,
an
but
iPad
smaller.
Air, but smaller. I'm just saying, we did the investigation.
The math is here, folks.
Numbers.
What was that? Is that a sentence?
The numbers.
Oh, the numbers.
The numbers,
It's
Mason.
it's here.
Guys, we've done the math.
The truth got us kicked out of the Apple store.
Oh, that's pretty good. That's really good. So what did we learn today? I mean, Apple, I don't think likes us that much.
We we kind of already knew that.
Yeah, not new. Well, we learned that the iPad mini is like probably happening. USB-C, September.
Oh, it's a thing.
I think it's coming. I mean, maybe it gets pushed, right? They could just get this stuff in early. But we have evidence to believe it's going to be September.
Even if it's like a little bit of a delayed release date,
Yeah.
we're expecting iPhone 12 pre-orders on the 17th, shipping on the 24th.
Yeah.
Maybe the iPad Mini 6 is like at the beginning, like a week after that,
Yeah.
or it ships a little later. But I think it's happening.
You know what
I
they
think
say,
it's
though?
this month.
It's not about the information or the treasure. It's the friends that you make along the way.
The friends you make along the way, exactly.
Oh, that was really cute.
And we made you guys our friends
Yeah.
along the... and we made you guys our friends too.
Yeah. So go watch Luke's video. Be his
Yes.
friend. This is Luke Miani. This
We
is the
talked
best
about
YouTuber.
all the stuff that we're expecting
Yeah.
this fall. Can Apple pull it off?
They
been a quiet year.
might be able to. Can they live up to the hype?
Can they live up to the hype?
Let's find out. Go check out Luke's video. We hang out there. We talk. Go ahead, subscribe. Thanks for watching. Yeah, today was fun. Even though it's still like a little ambiguous, it was kind of fun
There's
to
still
hunt.
a little bit of mystery.
I like the.
We're
the
still
mood.
not like 6 iPad minis. That's so
Yeah,
many.
Are there
going
to
to
be colors?
They didn't even
so many
have
Apple Pencil.
6 iPad Pros.
No, that would be too many.
And that's why I think the Apple Watch demo table, that was the one where I was like, huh.
Yeah.
They have 4 iPads that aren't even trying to sell iPads.
And they were iPad Pros. At
They
the
were
stores.
iPad Pros
Why do you need an
just
iPad
to do
Pro?
the Apple Watch design thing.
Yeah, the studio.
I
you'd
feel
use a
like
mini.
the Mini would do well there. Or I guess
no.
the iPad Air
Mini
8.5 inch.
8.5 inch.
I feel like
What do you guys think? Is it going to be an iPad Air? Is it going to be an iPad Mini? Are there going to be colors or not going to be colors? I just want it to come out.
I feel like colors are given.
I think
It has to be.
I could really see it, but there just hasn't.
I want
Alright.
a blue iPad Mini.
I'd buy a blue iPad.
Or do I get green to match my iMac?
Oh, I have green to match my AirPods. See, this is how they get us locked in. See, because I have a blue iMac behind me.
You have blue iMac, green AirPods.
I've got every color of the rainbow.
Yeah.
Blue iPhone. Oh, well, blue matches the blue.
It's not even the same blue. That's the
not-
thing that drives
yeah,
me
it's kind of
crazy.
annoying.
Why can't Apple have like? I really wish that I could get a blue MacBook to go with my blue iPad, to go with my blue iMac, to go with my blue AirPods Max.
Yeah.
That's the most first world sentence I've ever said. But I really wish that you could just get this whole like coordinated thing, but you literally
It
cannot.
would be so cool.
Please.
Yeah, if they just came out with colors and everything evenly,
Same colors.
same colors.
On the same tier. iPhone 12. What if the iPhone 12 had the rails that matched that blue and the back that was like the rich blue?
That would be amazing.
And if they could just have a consistent color scheme, but they're not going to do it because they've had like 17 space grays.
Yeah, they
so there's
struggle.
no way this is going to be consistent.
No, not at all.
No way.
What were we talking about?
Oh, I think we were ending the video.
So long story short, thanks for watching. We'll see you guys later. Bye. All right, that was good.